How's it going, rednecks? I'm getting ready to do an EGR delete on the Disaster Transport, which is an LS 5.3, and I figured I'd bring you guys along and show you what I'm going to do. Now, there's a few different ways you can do this, and let's quick go over those. Now, the first option, which is the easiest and by far the cheapest, just unplug it. You unplug the EGR and it's not going to work anymore. The second option, which if you don't have a welder and you want to get rid of this EGR motor, would be to simply unbolt the two bolts here, pull this off, build a gasket, grind yourself a piece of metal or a little flange to bolt back on and cover that off, and then you'll cap it off. Now, if you do have a welder, one of your options would be to take the pipes that are coming out. So this is your intake one right here. You take and cut it off at the intake, you pinch that steel pipe down, and you run a bead down it. And then you follow this one over. This goes to your passenger manifold. You just cut that right there, pinch it, and you weld it. Now what I'm going to do is completely get rid of all of this altogether. Now right here, this is your, like I said before, this goes to your intake. And a few select years have this plug right here on it. So if you follow me over here, this gets inserted into this hole and uses the factory bolt to hold that on, so that will plug off your intake. And then on the exhaust side, I'm going to take a battery side terminal bolt, and I found the taper. It has a little bit of a taper, like almost a step to it. Fits really snugly on there. Then what I did is I cut both ends off, and I ended up with this little plate right here. And I'm going to take that, put that right there, and then I'm going to take and weld right around that. So let's get to welding that with my nice Vulcan welder. And there we go. Just like that, we have the EGR port from the exhaust capped off. And then we got the EGR plate from another motor. I believe that's from 02 to 03. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure where that plate comes from. If I have any more information, I'll post it right here or whatever. Yeah, obviously this can be done on the truck, but since I'm doing the head gaskets anyways and I have all this off, I figured, heck, now's a better time than ever. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this short video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and get back to work.